Williams sisters will square off in the finals on Saturday. In terms of Serena, I mean, her dominance on longevity is just, it's mind-blowing. And I was talking about this earlier on the show, and Steve, I'm curious to get your take. I think she's one of the most underrated athletes of all time, talking about Serena Williams. What are your thoughts on that?
She's the greatest. I mean, all right, so that's a lot. She's one of the top 5 greatest athletes of all time. I mean, Nike ran a campaign where the shirt said greatest female athlete of all time, and then they have a line through the female because she's breaking all molds. She's broken all barriers. Why she shouldn't be in the conversation for greatest complete athlete of all time? She should be, and I think she ranks right up there. So I think you're right, Alexa. I mean, what she's been able to accomplish if she wins the Australian Open, that's 23, so that's the most majors in the Open era. That would be one behind Margaret Court, who won a lot way back in the day, and the competition wasn't the same, and won a ton in Australia when nobody even went to Melbourne. So, you know, the way she has dominated this sport and done it, as you mentioned, for that length of 2 decades. I mean, she's won Grand Slams under 4 different presidential offices. So that type of success, that type of longevity, and the way that at 35 she's still the best player in the world, it's insane. Greatest athlete of all time, why not?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question that she's up there for the greatest athlete of all time. You mentioned Serena. Clearly, she's going to be the favorite in this match. Who do you like in the final?
Serena. I mean, you know, she's won 6 of 8 times when they've played in the finals. She's got a 16-11 record against Venus head-to-head. Just the way that, you know, they've played recently, she kind of dominates her sister. You never know. But, you know, Serena's the heavy favorite coming into this match against Venus. But I think, you know, if you're a fan, you don't care who wins. And the other thing I noticed about this, because Serena's, you know, got that really dominant attitude, and Venus has always been a little more, I don't know if I want to say caring, but, you know, she when she plays her sister, she kind of feels bad, it seems like, when she wins, whereas Serena just is like, win at all costs. But
I love that.
After the match, you know, Serena she seemed to be a little, I don't want to say softer, because, you know, she's not that, but just realizing the moment, and she was like, a Williams is going to win, and that's all that matters. And that meant a lot to me, because it just seemed like she really understood the place in history for her sister, and to, at this stage, be able to still be there, how much that meant.